The power of radio is in your hands. You can play. You can pause.
Rewind.
You can download. It's Vicalonia Radio. Solely for your listening pleasure.
Do you know that you can advertise your business and brand to thousands of listeners on Vicalonia Radio?
Oh yes, and at a very, very cheap and affordable rate. For as low as 1,000 Naira, you can advertise with us.
Simply call us on 081 39 36 3906. On Vicalonia Radio, we give a new life to your business.
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome back to My Beauty, My Fashion, and I on your number one online radio station, solely for your listening pleasure. Here it's Vicalonia Radio Station, your edutainment radio. I'm so super excited to be back on this show because we were having quite a good technical break, but hey, we passed over that. So, you and me, Fashionable Floxy, yeah, that's me. Anyways, we are gonna be talking about fashion, right? I mean, that's exactly what this program is all about. And hey guys, newsflash, I fixed my nails and they're super cool. I want to give a nail tip today. If you're going to fix your nails today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, just ensure to use a color that matches with your skin tone. There are some ladies there who are fond of, they are dark and then they use a yellow color, like a shining yellow color on their nails, and you're like, excuse me, why would she even think about doing that? Alright, okay, back to today's topic. What exactly do I have for you? What exactly are we going to be talking about? This is it. I will be talking about fashion on two different places. We'll be looking at fashion right here in Nigeria, and we'll be looking at fashion overseas or over there abroad. Now, first of all, Nigeria fashion is dope. I mean, it's super cool. And overseas fashion, it's good. And then to even start with, come on now, you cannot compare better fitted Ankara wear to what? Blouse and skirt. Damn, who does that? I mean, that's so totally doesn't happen. My Ankara wears, I super prefer it to the jeans and top. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at better wear and then correct wear. I think Nigeria own enter correct wear and overseas own better wear. So what am I trying to say now? What I'm trying to say is we Nigerians should learn to appreciate our own wears. We shouldn't take other wears in placement of our own wears. So this fashion part is, if you're fond of dressing in trousers all the time, if you don't even have a single native in your closet, I think it's high time you go to this market, you get one for yourself. Just shop at least one native, buy one native wear, and then sew it better way and wear it. Seriously, that is good, because we should learn to start appreciating our fashion ideas. We should learn to start appreciating every single thing that has to do with Nigeria wears, okay? Yeah, we kind of really like overseas outfits, like I like Taylor Swift outfit. There's this gown she wore. Then if I say that gown was not jaw dropping, it was jaw dropping. If I say it was not jaw dropping, it was, as in the gown to go make sense. But then if I want to bring in the Ankara wears, baby, I'm gonna compare Ankara wears to any goddamn gown. Sorry for my foul language, but yeah. So Nigeria fashion totally works. What's the point here? The point here is, I am bringing Nigeria fashion and I'm comparing it to that of overseas, and I still know, and not just knowing, I think I should stand with my own country, because we wear really good clothes. And apart from Ankara wears, there are other nice wears in Nigeria now that are made in Nigeria, guys. I tag it made in Nigeria, not made in US. Some persons just go and buy a jeans trouser and they're like, if this one is not made in US, if it's about made, I'm not wearing. Point here is we should appreciate our culture. We should appreciate our wears, whatever it is we want to wear. But we should just take note that we would always supersede every other country's wear. Like, you can't compare African wears now to all these Chinese and their wears. Native would always stand out regardless what. I mean, put on a cocktail gown and put on a very nice native, probably a cocktail native. Damn, I'm totally going to take cocktail native, okay? Because people are so damn used to cocktail gowns and trousers, skirts, crop top and all that they are beginning to forget that they are Nigerians, okay? If we begin to forget that we are Nigerians and we're not wearing what we're supposed to wear, even at least once in a while, just make it a priority to just wear Nigeria wears. And when I say Nigeria wear, African wear in quotes. Native defines us. Native stands us out. So if we just carry and start wearing other clothes and we forget that once in a while we should wear native to just tell ourselves and remind ourselves that we are Africans, it goes a very long way to not just helping us realize our identity. It also goes a long way to telling other persons out there that yeah, she's an African. She recognizes that fact. By the way, Seth, let me even bring it up. There are some whites who wear native. You know that, right? There are really some whites who wear native, and they like it. They enjoy the fact that they wear native. So why should you, as an African, not wear native? Or not wear something that depicts the African style? We shouldn't do that, okay? So fashion tip today, Fashionable Floxy, My Beauty, My Fashion and I is trying to tell us today that if we have always been going about wearing other clothes, I'm not saying it's bad. No, it's good because, by the way, I'm not even wearing native right now, but I'm carrying a native bag. So you see, I have a native bag right here with me. That actually is cool. That way, I still remind myself I'm an African, okay? So point here is, even though throughout for a very long time you've been putting on other clothes, just try to make it a priority to once in a while, maybe once a week, just wear that outfit, dress in that way that you remind yourself you're an African. Bring the African fashion to life, bring the African fashion back, okay? If it has to do with sometimes even this African fashion self, it's not all about clothes, mind you. If you fond of wearing bracelets, beads and all that, it's high time, like when you're dressing, you just bring a little African fashion to yourself. You could put on a traditional bead. I'm not saying if you're gonna put on the one people will begin to wonder whether you're in princess, but that's not the point here. At least put on one bead or the other on your hands, and after that, it's like telling yourself, I'm an African. I recognize that. I remember that. So one way or the other, try to depict that African style in you. Outwardly, physically, people will see you and they will love it. You don't even have to go about telling people, look, I'm this, I'm that. Sometimes our outfits are what sells us, okay? Our fashion sense are what sells us. So if we take it as a responsibility and, okay, should I say a priority? If we take it as a priority, it would really, really go a long way to not just helping people say or people identify us like, I love her style of dressing. Even I don't even know if she's an African, but I think she's an African because she always knows how to place that African fashion in her outfit. And it's not just for the ladies alone, even for the guys there too. Some guys have even forgotten that Africans have natives, or African have one fashion that would be really, really recognizable. So for guys out there too who are always fond of not wearing an African outfit, maybe it's high time you just get yourself one and wear. We should always remember that we're Africans, regardless of where we're currently staying, how we're living. If you live in the astonishing life, wonderful, full of white people around you. You're having white dudes all around. That's good. But don't forget where you're from, okay? Because regardless how you try to turn yourself into a white guy or a white girl, deep within you, you have the African blood flowing through you, okay? So it's our responsibility as Africans, and it's our responsibility as Nigerians to always put our fashion first, okay? Put our fashion first, know where we're coming from and know where we're heading. That way you make Fashionable Floxy very proud, okay? Okay, that's really what I have for you today. And I think you really did have a nice time, right? Because I did. I mean, talking about all this African fashion and talking about white people fashion, that's cool. Even the white persons, they like their fashion. They always dress in their own way, and sometimes they don't even copy us. I don't even think they put in much effort to copy us. So why do we put in this much effort to copy them in their fashion? It's nice, it's amazing, but don't forget, you're in Africa. You are an African, sorry, and I am an African. We are all Africans. We shouldn't forget it, okay? And we should always do well. So one way or the other, remind ourselves that we're African and we can do this. Even though we don't speak our language, probably if you're an Igbo guy, you're an Igbo girl, a Benin guy, even though you don't have to speak it to recognize or realize that you're an African. Just sometimes the way you dress should also depict that you're an African. So we should always make it a priority, at least one way or the other. One way or the other, we should just place it in our outfits, and it really counts, because that's one really cool way we can ensure that we are Africans. Our fashion should sell us out, should bring the best in us and make us all come alive. Thumbs up to African fashion, yay! So this is it. Once you're done listening to this, you can go to your Facebook or to your WhatsApp, post a picture about you, post a picture on you with an African wear, and hashtag it simply fashionable, hashtag it my African word, and hashtag it African fashion, okay? And also hashtag Vicolonial Radio. Very, very simple. That way, if someone sees it, the person is like, wow, I like this, okay? So we should just do that, because I will be doing it and you'll be seeing it really, really soon on my page. I had a really nice time talking to you guys. I don't even want to stop, but hey, I have to stop, okay? Alright, so by the way, I will be signing off with a very, very cool song. Okay, before I begin to say that, let me just sign off with saying, I hope you really, really enjoyed today's show, because I did. Talking about it, talking to you was really, really fun for me. So this is it. Right now, I will be ending the show, but do well to follow Vicolonial Radio on Instagram, and follow us on our Facebook page at Vicolonial Radio, on Instagram too at Vicolonial Radio, and you could also follow me on Instagram at Fashionable Floxy, and you can do the same on Facebook, Fashionable Floxy. And don't forget what I said. You can go on Facebook right now and post a picture, hashtag it simply fashionable, hashtag it my African culture, hashtag it Vicolonial Radio, and also hashtag African fashion. Don't forget it, it's super cool. That was fun, right? Alright, I will be signing off today with a very old song, but the song really makes sense, and it's a bit traditional, okay? And that is by Flavor. Ada yo, ada picking ma ada. Bye, have a nice time.
Have you seen my beautiful baby? Have you seen my tomato baby? Oh, baby, suffer they cool me temper. Ada, baby, na sugar, yo. Everybody they wait. Utakene no more. If I didn't maka, better soup na money kilamo. Ada mwa pekem ya, ada, yo. Ada mwa, change someone. Ada.